In this next very important training tutorial, I will teach you how to answer the challenging interview question, what is your salary expectation? Wow, this is one of the hardest interview questions to answer because on the one hand, you don't want to ask for too much salary and price yourself out of the job. And on the other hand, you don't want to sell yourself cheaply and get a salary far less than you're actually worth. Therefore, if you have an interview coming up soon for any role or company, stay tuned because I promise to give you the perfect scripted answer to this tough interview question. And just very quickly, if you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Literally thousands of you are passing your job interviews. I can only help you if you are subscribed. And please give the video a like because that really does motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's jump straight into the tutorial. So to help you pass your interview at the very first attempt and get the highest salary possible, I will cover the following 3 things during this tutorial. Number 1, I will give you 3 really important tips for discussing a salary in an interview. You need to know these tips before answering the question, what is your salary expectation? Number 2, I will then give you 2 brilliant scripts to use when answering the interview question, what is your salary expectation? The first script is for experienced candidates, and the second script is for freshers and people with no previous work experience. And then finally, number 3, I will tell you where you can instantly download those scripts and also my top 30 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions. So to begin with, let me give you 3 very important tips for negotiating a salary in an interview, and in particular, answering that question, what is your salary expectation? Here we go. Tip number 1 is to do your research before you attend the interview. Find out what the going rate is for your chosen job and industry. This is important. Now, you can find out up-to-date pay information on websites such as Glassdoor.com and Payscale.com. Now, once you know the going rate of pay for your job, it gives you something to work with when negotiating a salary. Tip number 2 is to write down a list of positive things you can do in the role that will add value to their organization. This will help you get a higher salary. Now, good things to write down include, number 1, examples of outstanding performance in previous jobs. Number 2, the qualifications you have or training courses you have completed that have enhanced your skills and knowledge. And number 3, any ideas you have about how you are going to help them increase sales, improve customer service standards, or solve a technical problem they might have. And tip number 3 when negotiating a salary in an interview is to have a salary range in mind that you would be prepared to work for. So the top figure of the range is the salary you really want and the one you will push for during negotiations, and the lower figure of that range is the absolute minimum you are prepared to work for. Okay, so let me now give you 2 example answers to the tough interview question, what is your salary expectation? The first answer is for experienced candidates and the second is for fresh graduates and those of you with no previous work experience. Here we go. What is your salary expectation for experienced candidates? My salary expectation is based on the higher end of the range for this job and industry. The salary I want is $62,000. There are 3 reasons why I am worth that amount. Number 1, I have a track record of achievement in previous roles, and I have always been viewed as a high achiever. I will replicate that same success for your organization. Number 2, I have ideas that I can bring to the company that will increase sales. Not only am I competent on social media, meaning I can help you reach a wider audience to increase sales, but I have other ideas too that will add value to the company. Finally, the third reason why I am worth a salary of $62,000 is because I have developed my skills and knowledge considerably in recent years, which means you will be hiring someone who is ready-made for the position, requires minimal supervision, and can contribute to the long-term objectives of the business. What is your salary expectation? And this answer is for fresh graduates and those people with no previous work experience. I conducted research before applying for the position, and the salary range for this job and industry is between $45,000 and $60,000. Now, whilst I believe I am worth the higher end of the range, I appreciate and respect you don't know me, and I have a duty to prove to you my worth. I would like a salary of $55,000. My positivity, flexibility, supportive nature, and hunger to learn will more than make up for my lack of experience for that amount. Okay, so there's two brilliant scripted answers to that tough interview question, what is your salary expectation? Now, if you want to download those scripts, plus a further 30 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions, click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and as I said, you can download the scripts to that question, what is your salary expectation, plus another 30 brilliant responses. Also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Literally thousands of you are passing your interviews. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please give the video a like because that tells me you find these tutorials useful. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your job interview. Have a great day.